Hello and welcome back to my channel, and I am the Zin. I upload timeless videos, which means that at any time you watch and you find the video, it is meant for you, and no matter when this video was posted, it should ring true for you. And today we're going to be talking about what's coming to you in love. I prepared 4 groups for you to choose from. So if you're new here, you just have to use your intuition to pick the group or the groups you feel the most drawn to. Go down to the description and the comment down below, and yeah, let's get started. This is group 1, group 2, group 3 and 4. Pause this video if you need to. I'll also give you a moment of meditation, and I will see you at the click of your timestamps. Hello group 1, welcome to your reading. What's coming to you in love? This is for singles, and we're gonna check in with you. What is going on in your love life, the energy surrounding you, group 1. Okay, it is time for a treat. This is telling me that it has been quite a while since you have gone on a date, or maybe it's been quite a while since you've really received any sort of romantic gestures and received any sorts of romance time with anyone. So I can see that you haven't been really putting yourself out there, and perhaps you have been in sort of a reclusive mindset or reclusive habits. It could be reclusive behaviors that not really allow yourself to go on dates, for example. And this is telling you that, you know what, there is no judgments here. You can put yourself out there. It's time for a treat. It's time to put yourself out there, see your options, and really believe that you are worthy of love and you are someone to be loved, and that you deserve the best that comes your way. So I can see this reclusive nature could come from, for some of you, could come from feeling as though you just feel afraid, you're just in fear of what the new or next relationship or the next person you're gonna meet is either going to disappoint you, or if you're going to just feel like it's a failure again. So yeah, I can see that there is a lot of fear involved for some of you in group 1. So now I want to know what else. Group 1, what is coming to you? Who is coming to you? What kind of energy is coming to you in love? Okay, we're gonna draw one more card. Excellent. I can see actually there are not only one, but more than one. Like it could be 2 people really coming to be interested in you, and they're going to also show their feelings towards you in a very direct way. So let's look at your first option, group 1. For your first option, you have someone who really shows their love through the passionate way of expressions, and they really make it so that you feel their passion and their feelings that is growing towards you. So this person, I can sense, could be giving off the energy of someone who got really starstruck by you, and almost like love at first sight when they meet you. And I can see that they are really sure of their strong feelings towards you, that they will be super obvious, super direct towards you, and they're not going to be shy about their feelings towards you. So you have this person coming towards you, and this is one of your options. So you have other options as well, and I can see that the energy that you are giving off is someone who looks very much well accomplished and well confident in his or herself. So you're giving off the vibe of an independent person, and you're giving off the vibe of someone who has a lot of love to give, but who hasn't been in a good situation or good environment where romance can be the starting point. And yeah, a lot of people are actually attracted to you because of those nature surrounding you. And yeah, perhaps group 1, you have spent a lot of time alone by yourself, and because of that, right, whether or not the vibe that you give off, whether or not you realize, is that you look very independent, you look very well established, you look very well put together, and you also look very reassured within yourself. This is the vibe that you're giving off to a lot of people, and it is the vibe where it's just attractive to a lot of people who really admires someone who is very confident or reassured with themselves, and someone who looks like, I don't need anyone, I want someone. That kind of vibe, you know, is what they are getting from you. And this kind of vibe is really attractive to a lot of people. And yeah, I can see a lot of people are also going to be attracted to your physical appearance and the way that you look. And you might not realize that you are, you know, attractive, group 1, actually. And I can see that actually people are really digging your vibes. They're really admiring the way that you carry yourself, the way that you speak, the way that you tell about yourself, talk about yourselves, your life story, and the way that you also talk is very like mature to a lot of people, and they really find it very attractive as well. So they can see like long-term vision when they start talking with you. They know that you're someone to be taken serious with, not someone to be messed around, especially on the feelings and the relationship factors. So yeah, this is the vibe that you are giving off, which is very good. And I can see group 1, you might or might not be aware of that vibe that people are getting from you. So right, so option 1, you have this person, and this person, I can see they might even do like public serenade for you. They might be singing song for you in the names of you, and they might be even like sending you poems. And I can sense that it is a lot of like feelings towards you. And group 1, I can sense that this person is definitely someone who will be like consistent and persistent with their efforts towards you when it comes to their confessions of love. And this energy is very intense. This energy is very passionate and strong. So this is your option 1. And we also have another option. This one is actually more liberalized. This one is more balanced, I can see, group 1, which means that you are not going to feel that, right, this person is all over you, this person head over heels for you. So let's say that this person has this much strong feelings towards you, and maybe you have this level feelings towards them. So that is the level of the love interests, right, that I can see from this option 1. However, in this option 2, I can see that the level of interests and level of feelings, they are balanced, that they're well balanced. And I can see that you also start off with the balanced level of interests and balanced level of feelings, that you feel almost like less pressured, you know. And I can see that you are going to have a lot of good conversations with this person coming towards you. And I can see it is a little bit the relationship where it starts off with a strong conversation, starts off with strong friendship vibe. You really match each other's energy, you really match each other's interest levels. So one of you is not trying too hard, or one of you is not really expressing too strongly over the other, right? So this is your option 2. And I can see that for option 2, you are going to see each other like eye to eye, including your including your good sides, bad sides. You're not going to idealize each other, right? You're going to see each other in a more mature way. So if you compare these two options you have here, this one is a little bit more on the passionate love side, and this one is a little bit more on mature love connection. So this one is very strong, this one is also strong, but it's a little bit more indicating stability, indicating that your feelings are going to be stable over time and they need time to be built. So this is calling out partners that are coming towards you who really have had experiences in the past and they don't really get those butterflies anymore, and they know like more of the realistic side of the relationships, you know. They know that once you are in a relationship, you need to give it time for it to grow, and no matter how strong the feelings might be at first, you still need to, you know, get to know each other and build the relationship with the mature conversations and build the relationships with all of the practical matters that you need to work out together with, such as what time are you gonna go on dates together and how much time you need to give each other for a long time for personal space, etc. So yeah, this person, option 2, definitely is indicating a more stable and a more realistic relationship partner that is really on the same level of how you view relationship as well. However, this is definitely a person who is head over heels for you. It's almost reminding me of like the love that comes with the first loves, right? The first loves are always like intense, always passionate, and could be like high school crush situation as well. So yeah, it's a very intense, strong feelings towards you. And you have these options. So group 1, this is your choice to make. And I'm just telling you all the vibes, all the options that are on table for you in love. So group 1, let's see what else we need to know. What or who is coming towards you in love? Okay, so this is telling me that definitely like these two options really need you to consider the long-term visions of what you want your relationship to be like. So really ask yourself, which one of these two options is giving you more reassurance about the vitality of the relationship, right? And this really comes with giving both options a chance, because maybe you might be too quick to assume that option 1 is not going to be stable just because of how strong his or her feelings towards you is at first. However, if you give it a try, if you gauge the situations, use your wisdom, use your inner voice to guide you towards the connection that will really offer you the most stable relationship that can be built over time. And I'm gonna be honest with you, group 2, you're going to feel like your option 2 definitely gives you more reassured feelings toward the stability, long-term stability of the relationship. That is the vibe that we're getting, right, from this option 2. However, do not limit yourself to just this option. You have the choice, group 1. You're single, you're free to explore, and you are free to really give the people who come into your love life a chance as much as you want. And you're also free to choose any connections you know that you deserve the most. So this is really up to your choice, but really keep this spiritual guidance in mind, that you are to choose the connection that can truly make you see a little bit more in the future when you're with that person, right? Make sure that you choose the connection where both of you are really talking about your long-term visions of what the relationship should look like, and the long-term vision of what your lives are going to look like, and if they go well together, if each of your lives go well together, and if you can match together in those kind of life goals sense, right? So yeah, this is actually telling you to consider a lot of practical stability and long-term vision goals. So it could be about the city that you live in. So you need to consider the person you are dating, the options to see like what city can they move with you, can you move to them, those kind of practical questions really need to be considered. And yeah, this is your spiritual really guiding you to really choose the option that truly aligns with your life and your life goals, and make sure that you're putting yourself in the center of that decision, right? Because what you deserve, group 1, is the love that matches you the best in every way possible, such as even practical matters. You don't need to you don't really need to give too much, and you don't really need to overgive or really give up on things that you do not want to. Give up on things that you already built up, you already established for yourself. It could be career for some of you. So really make sure that you're not like sacrificing, right? You're not sacrificing too much, and you are compromising instead of sacrificing. So yeah, group 1, this is the reading for you. And if you want a private tarot reading, you can go to my website, thesintarot.com. You will get a surprise gift. Like and subscribe, leave a black heart emoji down in the comments. Let me know what you think and what videos you want to see next. Thank you for watching. You can check out my other videos, and I will see you in my next videos as well. Hello group 2, welcome, and this is your reading for what is coming in love and who is coming, all those details. So we're gonna check the energy in your love life right now. What is your current energy as such, to get a little bit more fuller picture. Okay, so I can see that right now you're definitely like into self-reflection. You're definitely into your own spirituality, your own spiritual side. You're really taking care of yourself in those mindfulness activities and in those spiritual enlightenment activities, which means that you're really giving yourself the love that you deserve. And I can see that you have been reflecting, you have been perhaps for some of you journaling, you have been really trying to form the image, or you have been really thinking about the type of person that you want in your next relationship. So I can see that you're really rich internally. I can see that you have been doing a lot of unwritten internal activities like that, right? And I can see that this is a very good step to manifesting the one for you, because when you know yourself, when you know what you want, when you know who you are, when you know your values, that is definitely a great step towards manifesting true love for you. And I can see that the universe is also helping you in order to achieve this goal of you really like knowing yourself, self-knowing, self-wisdom, and all of these self-enriching activities, which will in turn help you into the universe pushing you towards the right person. So this is what we're seeing in your current energy right now. So okay, group 2, let's see what or who is coming towards you in love. Okay, great. So this is telling me that you are definitely going to meet someone that you really feel like as though you're equals. They really treat you with respect, and they're also going to be gentle and kind with you. I can see that it's going to be someone who is very patient with you as well, and they also are very like kind at heart. They have wings, and I think they also have like a kind looking face, you know. So it could be someone with soft features, and they really scream someone whom you know that is like the table that you can really rely on, that it will not break, even through earthquakes, even through whatever hardships may come the way. So this person definitely coming in your love life is someone like that. And yeah, I can see that this person is also very optimistic. This person sees the strengths in other human instead of weaknesses. So this person is it's a faithful person as well. So you might meet them, for some of you group 2, you might meet them in religious or spiritual settings. Group 2, you might go to like a spiritual workshops. It could be like meditation workshops. It could be sound healing workshops. It could be just talking about soul connection, talking about soul related things. And it could be in the music circles as well. Yeah, I'm getting those vibes just from this card. So group 2, yes, you're going to definitely meet this person in those kind of healing settings. And I can see that this person is definitely someone who is also into the same things as you, same hobbies, same interests. This person also might be spiritual, which means that they might also be into doing things that are internally enriching, like you, right? Group 2. Yeah, this person definitely knows how to reflect upon themselves. This person definitely has grown from their past relationships. So I can see that this is a person who can truly improve and grow, and who can really grow together with you as well. So I can sense like a very strong self-reflective type of vibes. Yeah, could be on the introverted side as well. And I can see that this person is always trying to make sure that they give as much as they take, right? So there's someone who is conscious about the energy exchange. So they believe that if they get the good energy, positive energy from someone, they are meant to give that good energy back. They're meant to pass it on. So I think there's someone who do something like passing the acts of kindness, right, to other people from generation to generation. So this person is very conscious individuals, mindful individuals. Yeah, I think they might even have gone in the past like on meditation, temple retreats for many days, and they like to really be at peace with themselves. They like to really know themselves. They believe that knowing themselves is a power, like powerful thing. So this person is very similar to you. Yeah, this person definitely values the same things as you in life. This person values definitely fairness. This person values love. This person really values kindness, self-knowing, wisdom. This person likes to learn as well. So they might be, even if they're not students, they might be learning something on the side. So it could be anything, right? It could be learning about spirituality, or learning through books on whatever subjects really intrigue them, and learning about psychology. Yeah, they're really into mind-related activities. So yeah, this is the person coming towards you. I can see that you can have a good discussion with this person, you know, and I think you're going to grow attached to each other through conversations that get really deep. And you have like a lot of mutual interests. So it's really hard for you two to stop talking to each other. So yeah, this is a very good connection that I'm seeing. Group 2. So you're going to be very, very chatty with this person. Even if you're not chatty like normally, I can see you're going to be really chatty with this person. You really feel heard, you really feel listened to, and this person also will feel the same. And it's because you really connect on a very soul bonded interest, soul bonded activities. And yeah, this could be a very like soulmate connection for sure. Group 2. Okay, so let's see what else group 2. What else is coming for group 2? Excellent. The star card is telling me that the person coming towards you in life, you will meet them when you're in your healing stage, when you're trying to really take care of your heart, when you're really doing activities that are self-respectful, that are self-loving for yourself. I can see that is when you're going to meet them. Okay, so that really makes sense with like meditation workshops or even on retreats. Or it could be places where water is involved. So it could be around the rivers, around the lakes, around the waterfalls, around swimming pools. And yeah, I can see the settings could be around water, right? And I can see you're going to do activities around water. And you're going to be doing those activities to really either refresh yourself or refresh your soul. So yeah, this is really a very strong indicator that water is a strong sign where you're gonna meet this person. And also healing. Yeah, it is a strong sign. You're gonna meet this person while you're healing, while you are not necessarily looking for love, but you will find this person as a friend almost. And then I can see that you're going to, right, romance will bloom, romance will blossom after you really get to know each other deeper and deeper. So yeah, I can see that your group 2, you're gonna meet this person when you least expect it, when you're focusing on yourself only, and when you are really, really doing the absolute best to heal yourself on all the things that you want to be healed, on all the things that you want to be cleansed. And yeah, it could be definitely unexpected encounter, very welcome surprise, this person. Yeah. Okay. So let's see what else. Okay. And I can also see a lot of stars. So it could be that you both might develop feelings for each other under the skies, under the stars. So it could be in the countryside when you go camping, for example, in the open field where there are no city lights and you can clearly see the stars. And I can see that you would be talking to each other under these stars. And for some of you, I can sense like the shooting stars. And you both might see that shooting star at the same time. And that's when you're gonna realize feelings for each other, like really growing deeper and deeper. I got that very specific visions for some of you in group 2. Okay, excellent. Let's see what else. Group 2. So this is telling me that you both, group 2, you both have been feeling as though you give a lot to other people. However, you feel as though you don't really receive as much as you give. And you both might connect with each other on this shared feeling. And this is one of the many shared feelings that you have about yourself and many shared life story that you might share with each other. You have a lot of like shared perspectives on life and how you view things. I can see group 2, you have been giving a lot, but you haven't been getting as much as you deserve. And because of that, once you really start talking to this person, you're going to feel definitely like, okay, this person is capable of and understanding that, right, the equal balance of give and take, how important that is, and how important it is to be conscious of that. Because most people, even when they're in a relationship, they're not totally conscious of give and take. Because, you know, it could be one person gives more than the other and the other person takes for granted. That applies to a lot of most unhealthy relationships. However, I can see that this is one of the not really talked about topics when it comes to relationships, you know, because people believe that if you keep tabs on give and take, you might be considered that you're being calculative. But this person entering your life is going to know it's not about calculation, you know, it's about love, healthy love, and how it works, and how sometimes unconditional love definitely reaches two people in a very equilibrium state of love, give and take all the time. How two people are meant to be partners instead of one person overgiving to the other. And it is the feeling of knowing that there is a balance between give and take. It's not necessarily the logistic, very statistical give and take. You know, this topic is a big one for you too, group 2. So I think group 2, you might have been in relationships where you definitely loved the other person more, and you really, really gave your heart a lot more. You were really more sincere, you were really more authentic, but the other person probably didn't even realize it. They were not grateful. I can see that that has been the case for you and this person coming in your love life, in your past relationships, which is why this is such a big factor for 2 of you, because you know that you need to really have this give and take. So yeah, group 2, this is your reading. This is a general reading, so I hope that you know that it is the reading meant for you. So if you want a private tarot reading, you can visit my website, thesintarot.com. You will get a surprise gift. Leave a white heart emoji if you watch till the end. You can watch my other videos, and I will see you in my next videos. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Hello group 3, welcome to your reading. So what is coming towards you? Who is coming towards you? We're gonna get started. Let's see your energy right now in your love life. What is the energy for group 3? Okay, in every moment the universe is considering to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. Okay, so right now I can see that you're definitely trying to shift your perspective towards love, towards the receiving the energy of love. I can see that you're trying to shift it because the perspectives in the past perhaps didn't really work out, and perhaps you, because of the past relationships, the perspective towards love may have changed for you, and you're trying to change that to be more optimistic, more faithful, and you're trying to believe in love is what I'm seeing. So group 3, you might have faced a lot of disappointments, so it could be a family generation thing as well for you, group 3. You might not have a best examples growing up on what love looked like to you. And I can see that you have been trying really hard to see what love looks like to you in the most healthy perspective, in the most healthy vision as possible. So yeah, I can see you're doing the hard work, group 3. So good job for really trying to manifest the healthy love that maybe you didn't really see growing up. Okay, so you're really doing the brave thing, group 3. So I hope that you are proud of yourself. You can really celebrate yourself for doing this hard work. Okay. Okay, this is telling me that you have been trying to sort out the past energies where I can see that you definitely are working on the past connections. You're trying to sort out the unresolved feelings from the past connections. And I can see that maybe you felt really misunderstood in the past, really misinterpreted, and really made out to be the villain almost by someone that you trusted. And I can see that you were in a very unfair situation where you were not given a voice to express yourself, which is why I can see that you are still working really hard in order to, unravel and in order to show who you truly are. And yeah, I can see that you might be focusing on those connections. You might be trying to prove that you are worthy of love, that you are a good person to those people who have misunderstood you in the past. Or it could be you really trying hard to put out the negative flames that were brought by the wrong people who really misused your good heart. So yeah, I can see very heavy energy in terms of you really trying to heal, in terms of you trying to work out the feelings that are left unresolved. So I can see that, group 3, you might be focusing on the past, that you're not really living in the present moment, which is why perhaps group 3, this is also a card to remind you to live in the present moment as well. It is definitely a proud thing to be healing yourself. However, really make sure that you sometimes take a break, take a pause, and really focus on the present. And instead of going on problem solving mode all the time, make sure to go on an enjoy mode as well. You deserve it, group 3. You have been working really hard to solve out these past problems, and you really you really deserve a break, group 3. So this is really the sign for you to come back to the present and also look around you. And you might be missing some people who show interests in you because you're focused on in the past. So make sure that you stay in the present too, like that you will not miss the opportunities that are right there in front of you in the present moment. Okay, ooh, excellent. Right, oh, excellent. So Fool and the Hermit card together, this is really telling me that right now you're definitely on the stage of focusing on resolving these issues, resolving these feelings, and you are searching for the truth. You're trying to make sense of things that happened in the past, yes. So you're trying to move on, you're trying to process what happened in the past. So yeah, I think you are definitely processing some heavy, deep things, right? But again, the Fool card is very exactly as this card really gave off the energy of. The Fool card is telling you to focus on the present, focus on the bright future instead of focusing on the negative parts of the past, and to really let yourself enjoy as well. So this is telling you to, instead of staying at home all the time, or instead of bottling up your feelings all the time, make sure that you are opening up to other people as well. Make sure that you are opening up to the possibilities of love as well. And I can see definitely there are going to be options for you once you start putting yourself out there, once you start getting yourself out of the hut, and once you really give yourself the time and the love that really gives your soul a break, and once you really go outside of your comfort zone, which might feel scary at first, but in turn it's going to help you manifest the possibilities of love. Okay, so let's see who is coming towards you in love. Group 3. Okay, wonderful. 2 of Wands telling me that you are definitely going to have an option, but you're going to meet this person, this love interest, only once you go out of your comfort zone, only once you decide to focus on the bright future ahead, and only when you decide to live in the present moment, which means, for example, you might meet this love interest when you decide to go on a solo trip or even group trip, when you decide to do something new, when you decide to travel the world or go to another city, and when you decide to really look up at the bright future, when you go to where the sun is shining, where you go to the place where the field is open, and when you go to the place that really aligns with the positive future that you truly want for yourself. I can see you're definitely going to meet someone in your travels, in your trips, or even just 1 or 2 nights of going somewhere and visiting somewhere. So I can definitely see once you start to get into the explorer mindset, that is when you're going to be welcoming love interests. That is what we're seeing here. So yeah, your universe, your spiritual guidance, your spiritual angels, right? They are definitely guiding you to enjoy yourself. Group 3, you've earned it. And to really look forward to the bright future. The hard part is finished and over, and now it is for you to enjoy. It is for you to be open to possibilities as such. Group 3. Okay. Rest card is exactly what you need. This is telling you, don't worry, let down all your worries. Try to stay in touch with the present, right? Just rest. Make sure you're getting enough sleep as well. Make sure that you are doing things that make you sleep well at night, right? It could be hiking, it could be exercising, and I can see that you're going to meet someone when you start to go out of those comfort zone. Once you decide that enough is enough, now is the time for me to rest, that is when you're going to meet your love interest. So yeah, right now, actually, group 3, your spiritual guidance are telling you that yes, you will meet someone. However, this is a phase for you to focus on loving yourself. This is a phase for you to focus on truly learning how to give yourself a break that you truly deserve, and to have the mindset that is healthy for you, and to have a mindset that you don't need to push yourself too hard in order to get people's love, and just being who you are is enough, and you don't need to be trying so hard, or you don't need to be changing yourself, and you can just be who you are. You can just enjoy just being. So yeah, this is telling you the person who needs the most love and the person who needs to be giving you the most love is you right now, group 3. So I'm seeing love interest possibility, yes. However, definitely the main focus is for you to love yourself. So group 3, make sure to nourish yourself with all the loving activities. Make sure that you are taking yourself on dates. Make sure that you are, eating the food, your favorite food that you like without guilt. Make sure that you speak your truth without fear of backlash or without fear of judgment. And make sure that you are giving yourself treats sometimes. And really make sure that you are also reinventing yourself in the way that you feel the most confident within yourself. And make sure that perhaps joining meditation groups and doing those activities with other people alongside you. Make sure that you are doing those things that take care of yourself, your soul, your body, your heart. Make sure that you're also talking to your friends, right? I can see you have been spending a lot of alone time. So yeah, go out there and meet your friends, or even just go to a coffee shop and just watch people, and perhaps you will have some friends on the way as well for you to make new connections with. So I can see that you definitely have love interest possibility, either through mutual friends or either through travel trips and you going somewhere new. However, the main message, group 3, is to practice a lot of self-love, group 3. This is what is coming towards you in love. You're going to be entering a stage of knowing the importance of self-love, knowing the importance of building yourself up after a hurricane, right? Building yourself up again, making your house again, and making your foundation strong again, and really visiting your happy self and really asking yourself what habits, what activities, what mindset you adopted that really led you to be happy with yourself and with your life. So yeah, I can see main message is self-love. Strength is really your spirit's reminding you are enough, you are lovable, you are strong, you are resilient, you are kind, you are brave, you're courageous. And I can see, you're going to definitely be taking a lot of courageous steps towards healing yourself, healing your past wounds, and also giving yourself the love that you deserve. I can see definitely group 3, you are very intelligent person, so you're definitely going to get out of this head and you're definitely going to focus on the importance self-love activities. And I can see that you're going to be knowing what things to let go of and what things to let in. So group 3, this is the reading for you. What is coming towards you in love is the journey towards you loving yourself and towards you having a more healthy, balanced mindset and perspective about love. You're doing very heavy work, and this is very admirable, group 3. You're going to learn that being loved and loving is your birthright, and that no one has the right to tell you otherwise. So yeah, this is very powerful. It's a powerful life stage that you're going to be entering in terms of manifesting your love, the true love for you. So group 3, this is your reading. If you want a private tarot reading, you can go to thesintarot.com and you'll get a surprise gift. If you watch till the end, leave a pink heart emoji down in the comments. And you can watch my other videos, and I will see you in my next videos. Thank you for watching, and like and subscribe. Hello, welcome group 4. This is your reading, Tiger's Eye, and we're gonna check your energy in your love life currently. Let's see, group 4. Ooh. Be strong. You're stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. Spend time near water such as lake, river, or the ocean to recharge your batteries. Excellent. So right now, your angels are calling you to trust in your worth, to trust in your amazing personality and amazing trait that you already possess, and that no matter how much relationships that have disappointed you in the past, to truly know that there is someone out there for you, and to stay strong, as in stay reassured about your worth, about your values. So this is telling you to remind yourself of those strengths over and over. And you know what? It's okay. It's okay to be proud of yourself. So for example, group 4, it could be nice for you to go to near water and get that very natural nature energy from the nature, right? You will feel refreshed, and I can sense that if you really bring like a notebook and write down, journal about yourself, like it could be a gratitude journal, gratitude letter to yourself, gratitude journal and letter for how far you've come, and you know how graceful you've been and how well you've done in the past, and how much loving you are, and all the qualities that you really love about yourself. I can see that those kind of activities can really raise your volume and really raise your vibration, right? In order for you to attract the love and the people that are going to know how to love you in the best way possible, those kind of things. Okay, so group 4, let's get into more detail. Group 4, what is coming towards in love for group 4? Who is coming towards you in group 4? Ooh, Page of Cups definitely tells me there is one person coming your way, and this person is very romantic, as in they are really good at making you feel like butterflies, and making you feel like, oh, you keep thinking about them even after you've met them, and you want to get to know them more. You become curious about them, you become interested in them, and they make you feel giddy as well when you're with them. They just make you feel like very good energy when you're around them. And yeah, this person definitely raises your emotional vibrations up to the very positive levels. So this person definitely brings in good vibes. This person definitely makes you feel really pretty, really beautiful, really handsome, and this person really makes you feel like a flower, you know, like a flower that the sun is shining upon. So yeah, this person makes you feel really special, and this person makes you really daydream about them. So yeah, I can see a little crush situation going on. And yeah, this person definitely, it's a mutual crush feeling, you know. This person definitely is also feeling giddy about you, and they will also be feeling very like, well, I really want to meet this person again, because of the good vibe that you sort of like give off of each other. Very good energy. So let's see what else. Group 4. Okay, so the Hierophant is telling me that this person entering your life is going to be someone that you're going to exchange advice and exchange a lot of interesting conversations. So both of you are really good at coming up with a lot of unusual ideas and creative ideas, unusual conversation topics as well. So it could be it could be about either spiritual topics, or it could be about supernatural topics. So for example, you both might be very interested to talk about aliens, or you both might be very interested to talk about, what if situations, or those kind of superpower. If you could have one superpower, what could it be? Why? Those kind of questions, you know? The questions that really make you work your creativity, like creative brain. And yeah, I can see that you both are going to be inspired off of each other, because you have very like a lot of different ideas, and you have a lot of interesting ideas that you have within your brains, and somehow your ideas really inspire one another to do well in especially creative fields. So it could be that your hobbies involved creativity and you really inspire each other. It could be also just the way you look can inspire the other person as well. The way that you dress, the way that you speak, or the way that you carry yourself, right? I can see that it might inspire the other person as well to either write song about you or to either try and create something new. Yeah. So it's a very like fun, loving type of connection. That is what I'm seeing here. It really reminds me of two people with the same vibes really bouncing off of each other, and you might even like dress very similar to each other. You might have for example, if you have tattoos, right, you might have the other person might also have tattoos, for example. So meaning you have very similar styles, and you both have very cool vibe as well to each other. So when you two are together, people can see that, ooh, they look cool, you know. They will assume that you're a couple already, even before you are a couple. So you have a very similar looking features as well. Similar looking, very complementary looking features, and it could even be that the fashion style is very similar. So yeah, I can see you both really having a very, for example, maybe your favorite colors are black, same, and you both might dress in the same fashion style, and people are like, oh, they matched with each other on purpose or what, you know, even though you didn't match one another on purpose, you might be matching sometimes accidentally. So yeah, I can see a very fun, cool, passionate and open-hearted and playful, yes, playful connection. So playful connection is a very good vibe, you know. I can see you both being very giddy. Yeah, I can see a lot of laughter. And laughter is very important in relationship, yeah. So I can see you both really having the same sense of humor as well. Could be if one of you is dirty, the other person is also dirty-minded, for example. And yeah, you definitely share the same sense of humor. But I can see that you both are definitely having a connection that is very light-hearted. And when you see them, you feel like your day is brightened. And vice versa. Good. Okay, one card just fell out. Let's see what that is. Oh, wonderful. Knight of Cups is telling me that this connection will develop into long-term relationship for sure. Group 4. And this is telling me that they are going to be careful in getting into a relationship with you. So which means that this connection will build into something long-term. However, this will take a little bit more time than you imagined. And yeah, but this is good because that means that both of you don't want to ruin what is already good with this connection. So you're both going to be careful at first in starting out from this connection into something more serious. You're both going to take a little bit more longer than you intentionally want it to be. But it's just because you don't want to lose what is good. So yeah, but I can see that it is definitely going to go into more serious relationship. Or group 4. For some of you, I can see that you might meet this person in group settings like parties. It could be a masquerade parties as well. And maybe parties where drinks are involved. and parties where being dressed well is involved. Cosplay. Could be through mutual interest like that too. So yeah, I can see you will get an invitation, or you will invite yourself to the events, like public events. You joining public events, or you being invited to parties, events, celebrations that celebrate love. It could be engagement party, wedding parties. It could be like, or yeah, you will be definitely meeting your person in those kind of settings. Or you might be stumbling upon a party settings. You might go on a quiet Thursday night on a restaurant, and maybe the party will come to you. There would be like a surprise live music event, surprise love matching event, for example. So whatever it is, like, there's going to be parties vibe around, and it's a party that celebrates love, or the gatherings that bring people with the mutual interest together. So yeah, your person will definitely be met through these events, through these gatherings, through these settings. That is what we're seeing for some of you. Group 4. I also want to take up this. Ooh, excellent, excellent. So, Queen of Pentacles is telling me that you are both going to love each other in a way that is super, super pure, in a way that you never really felt like that before, in a way that you know it is a pure love out of real, pure admiration for each other, out of respect for each other. And it is the love that is not going to feel forced. It is the love that you know is meant to be. And it is the love where you both are going to put each other on top. You both are going to prioritize each other on top. And you both are going to see the good parts in each other only. And you both are going to raise each other's up. And I can see, yeah, it's a very like, both of you might be complimenting each other, you know, like saying a lot of beautiful, loving words to each other very often. So it's going to be a connection where when you're in a serious relationship, when you advance to the serious relationship, you're both going to be super, super affectionate with each other, very saying like a lot of loving words to each other. It could be words of affirmation, might be your love languages. And I can see you both putting yourselves first and always asking each other, oh, what do you want? Is it okay for you? Those kind of reaffirming and confirmation questions, which really shows like caring feelings for each other, right? Even for smallest things, I can see you're both going to be really, really considerate with each other. So yeah, this love is definitely going to blossom into something really beautiful. And you are both very kind, and you're both very emotionally romantic people. So it's two romantic people being in a relationship. So you're going to be bubbling with a lot of love. That is for sure. And Page of Pentacles, that is just telling me that this is a relationship that is here to stay, right? This is a relationship that is definitely the start of something very, very stable. And this is a relationship that can go for as long as you want it to be. I'm getting the vibe that this is a true love connection too, you know, group 4. So Page of Pentacles is telling me this connection will present itself to you through the, yeah, I can see through mutual friends. It could be also through studies for some of you. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you will be offered or you'll be invited to somewhere or something, and or maybe you will be introduced to each other through mutual friends. Yeah, that is also in the cards. Okay, group 4, this is your reading. If you want a private tarot reading, you can go to my website, thesintarot.com. You'll get a surprise gift. And you can watch my other videos as well. I'll see you in my next videos. Thank you for watching. If you watched till the end, leave a round heart emoji down in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you in my next videos. Thank you, and like and subscribe.